Kyle Rittenhouse. One of the complaints is he says that he was there to act as a medic, but he's carrying a rifle. What medic ever carries a firearm? I don't know of any medics that are carrying firearms. I don't even think they can. And when I was in the Army, our medics were not allowed to carry firearms. So why should Kyle have one? Well, what's the truth about this? Can paramedics carry firearms? Do they? What about Army medics? Hello out there. I'm trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnnie Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnnie Walker Dread Show.
Well, here we have a medic. Oh, by the way, this is Gage Grosskreutz. Say hello to Gage, everybody. Hey, Gage. Look, he's got paramedic on his cap. He's acting as a paramedic that night in the Kenosha shootings, and he is a paramedic. He was employed as a paramedic. He's got his certification. And you know what? There was something also that was interesting about Gage that night. Let's see here. What would that be? Oh, yeah. He was carrying a gun. Nobody seems to be bothered by that. Kyle Rittenhouse was carrying a firearm. No self-respecting medic, paramedic, or EMT would ever carry a weapon. Now let's go ahead and explore this a little bit more. Oh, I like this. This is a paramedic's gun. This is a gun with the paramedic logo on the handle. Okay, kind of a pretty looking thing too. Oh, here we go. Now here's an article. Medics armed and ready. There is a growing trend in the tactical community to utilize qualified medical personnel as an integral component of the tactical unit. This trend is receiving various levels of acceptance by tactical teams, commanders, and agencies. Some hold an elitist view of tactical operations. They view medics as outsiders and believe that there is no justification for medical personnel of any stripe to enter this exclusive domain. However, most understand the efficacy of a qualified tactical medic in your back pocket anytime a team enters the hot zone. Now let's see here. It has here EMS. I think that must stand for Emergency Medical Services. And they're carrying firearms there. Can't tell what kind they are. My eyesight isn't that good anymore. Firearm training is another matter and may require a different approach. The medic must possess rudimentary firearm skills and safety habits before more comprehensive training can take place. Most new tactical medics will probably have little or no practical firearms experience. Keep in mind that most LE firearms instructors are oriented to maintain standard firearm skills, not develop them. Academy firearm instructors may be more adept at developing skill among inexperienced shooters, but the boot camp nature of academy training may not be the best way to train tactical medics. Gee, it kind of sounds like these medics might have to use firearms. Okay, so here it says EMS concealed carry law. 5 things you need to know. Okay, let's read this. Support for EMS and firefighters to legally carry weapons on duty is steadily growing. Concealed carry laws have been proposed in Texas, Kansas, Georgia, Florida, and New York, and other states are quickly preparing to follow the trend. I think it's already been passing in Florida. I'm not sure. Why? Because EMS and firefighters are increasingly targeted when trying to save lives and property. Now, who was it that was telling us that he was carrying his rifle because he was afraid somebody might target him while he's trying to save lives and property? Thugs target the uniform. Oh, they use the word thug in there. They must mean only black people. Any uniform. The line between police, fire, and EMS is blurred. Critics say concealed carry laws will cause more problems than it will solve. However, many states are pushing ahead with legislation to protect their first responders. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Well, what about my old Army buddies? When I was in the Army, medics didn't carry weapons. Well, let's see here. Here's a medic. You see the little red cross on her arm there? And, oh, what's that she's carrying? Looks like a weapon. Now, let's see here. This is from Denmark. So this is a Danish soldier. Believe me, if the Danes are allowing their medics to be armed, you can bet that medics are armed pretty much everywhere. So he's got his little red cross thing here. It looks like a M96 or something. I don't know. My eyesight isn't all that good. Oddly enough, he's got really long beard hair, so that's a strange thing I'm not used to seeing. I guess it gives him that proper Viking look. The whole thing is silly. The reason why Kyle is carrying a weapon is because he's going into a hostile environment. Yes, the EMS and EMTs in this area may not carry guns, but they're not going to go into any kind of area that has not been secured by the police. That's different than what Kyle faced. Kyle was walking into an area that had not been secured, for which he could be easily attacked, and he was. So for him to carry a rifle is perfectly understandable. Was it the wise thing to do? I'll let everybody discuss that and banter back and forth on that. But the point is that it's not unreasonable. As Kyle stated, EMS is not coming here. All of the mayhem, all of the injured BLM protesters, EMTs are not there. They're not going into that area. Police haven't secured it. So to compare Kyle to a medic in terms of being able to arm themselves is a ridiculous argument. It's a dumb argument. Like my video and subscribe to my channel.